Let's just guess it. Oh my goodness. It tried to kill me. Yeah, think of crazy engine configurations that aren't supposed to be in cars like this, including a Bugatti engine. Okay, not gonna lie, I think I made the most like redneck looking vehicle ever. Hold on. My goodness, have you ever seen such a beautiful truck here in BeamNG Drive? So today we're going to be checking out the Kodiak. This is actually one of the first like modern pickup trucks that I've seen in BeamNG Drive. And I do want to thank Ashmaker for showing me this the other day. You probably saw it in a video where we were towing trailers and racing. And yeah, I was mentioning about, hey, it'd be really cool if we had a modern truck. And he was like, I've got just the thing. So apparently this was a mod that I had missed. It came out several months ago. The Kodiak, this is the supercharged edition of the truck. Let me go ahead and hop into here, show you guys the inside of it. We're going to rip across Johnson Valley here, but check this thing out. We actually have a navigation unit. You got kind of a digital cluster here. You do have the normal gauges on the left and right side. I believe this is sharing gauges with the Bastion, which if you were to look at this truck from the outside, what do you get from it? Like, what manufacturer? I get some Raptor, I get some Chevrolet, but the motor configuration to me would be like the Dodge, because it's borrowing the parts from the Bastion. Hold on, let's pop it open real quick. By the way, we've got more mods. We're checking out today. I got another engine pack, and if you look at the bottom of the screen, we're checking out a new gauge cluster. I did an episode, it was about a week ago, where we checked out 3 small mods, and I'm kind of repeating that format. I like getting to check out multiple smaller mods in the game. But yeah, there you go, supercharger right there. Let's go and get that closed. I'm gonna shut up, jump in, and take off real quick. But yeah, we're gonna go to road sport mode. Hold on, let's get off the rocks. This isn't quite like the dune buggy we checked out the other day, where I think it's gonna like just float over the dunes, but I think it's gonna do a pretty freaking good job. Let's get over here to the track, and oh my goodness, you can see 718 horsepower. It's definitely not lacking with the ponies here. Let's test the suspension out. Oh, it looks so good. Let's rip around the corner. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's a beautiful freaking vehicle. Hold on, we're in high 4. Can I just stick it in? No, not low 4, high 2. I want the back end to kick out here. That way we could slide it around the track and not be quite as hooked up. But my goodness, it's beautiful. I'm pretty sure we're going to tick off the park rangers out here, and we might get into a little bit of a police chase. But I wanted to take it around the course real quick and just really test out the suspension and show you guys this beauty. I really do like the UI too. I might make it a little bit smaller because I don't like stuff like hitting the vehicle. But I wanted to keep it big for the start here. That way you guys could see this little UI. And I should call it apps, because check this out. When I go into UI apps, you can actually move each individual thing here. And I think it looks clean. I need to make it smaller and maybe move it out of the way a bit. So I'm going to move this down. I got rid of the RPM bar. I like showing the horsepower here. I like the fuel too. The fuel's pretty cool. And then I'm going to move the gear over to the left. That way it just stacks them all up on the bottom here. Kind of keeps it out of the way. That way you guys can see more of the truck that we're playing with here. But yeah, there's actually quite a few configurations with the Kodiak. This is just my favorite one. There is a Park Ranger one. It doesn't seem to activate as a normal police car. Because, yeah, I think I've got them spawned on the road here. Let's take this thing on the road and see how fast it goes. There's one right there. It looks awesome. I think it's pretty much the same model. We're going to have to off-road a little bit. The suspension, it does work well. It's not as good as, like, the dune buggy that we played with the other day. But, I mean, you're talking about a potential road truck with off-road capabilities to a dedicated off-roader. But man, it's got some freaking amazing pickup. We're gonna wreck it though. Hold on, let's launch it into the gas station. Oh jeez, oh my, and there we go. That was devastating. Hold on, did we survive? This is the driver's seat, by the way. It's kind of hanging out for some reason. So here's all the configurations in the pack. There is a Baron Special, which is kind of like, you're not gonna lie, it looks like OJ's Bronco. Just like a more modern version of it. But it's got pretty much everything. You do still have the dualies. You got all your like workhorses. And there is some pretty awesome street versions of it. Also, not gonna lie, they have a single cab version of it, the Performance. It's like when you see those single cab Ford F-150s on the road and you know not to mess with them because they're probably packing. Hold on, I gotta look at that. Oh my goodness. Yep, this thing's not gonna have any chill. Yep, it's just wheel spin. Waiting for it to hook up at some point. It's gonna hook up. It's got a little less horsepower than the other one, but it's got street tires, probably a lot lighter. It is fast. Probably shouldn't be doing this. Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh, it just rips. It is awesome. But yeah, I really hope eventually we do get a modern truck. I mean, this one is lore friendly, obviously, but like an actual official one. But man, this itches that spot that I've had in this game. And hold on, boom, right into the back of the other one. Yep, you gotta watch some single cab trucks. It's as basic as it gets it here. It's just got the cloth seat still. It's just got the big motor under there. All right, so this one's called the Road Sport. As you can see, 803 ponies in here. Still got the cloth seats, single cab, covered bed. Packing a little bit more motor in here. By the way, let me confirm. Yeah, this one's got the 5.7 liter V8 engine. Oh, and did I mention, if you have the Gamers truck parts, there is a 6x6 version of this. On, let's turn off everything. So you got road sport mode, then you just got traction control off. 803 horsepower. This thing's gonna burn fuel like crazy. The cops are gonna really be ticked off. I put the Sunburst interceptors. Don't think they're gonna be able to. Gosh darn it! Yeah, that was a minivan. Also, by the way, it's got the. I don't know if that's a thing on the normal D15 or the normal D series. It's in the game. It's got the impact detected, so it'll stop the vehicle. I don't know if that's default to those cars. I don't think it is. I think it's more like a modern car feature. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe just going in normal. Oh geez, road sport mode would have been fine. There is no traction on this thing. I think if you were to stick race tires on here, like slicks, oh buddy, this thing would be a monster. Honestly, if I was running the career mode, I would love to get like one of these vehicles. Oh geez, you know what? I'm gonna need to back up here. Sorry, gotta go back this way. Also on this one, I'm pretty sure you can still stick it into four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive here. Let's do that. Let's get a little bit more hookup. Dude, this thing will probably rip at the drag strip. Go up here. Nope, was that my bumper? That was their bumper. You know, honestly, I really like the nose on this one. I like the hood setup. Like, it just looks good. It gives it a little bit more of a modern look. Probably not quite as curved as a lot of modern trucks. It's still pretty straight body, but I actually like the look a lot. And I like the amenities that it comes with. If I were to guess, I would say maybe, what would you say, 2010s, something like that? Probably wouldn't say, 2025. That was bad. Okay, just gonna, I mean, it's still going. It's still driving. It doesn't turn very well. Nope, that's gonna be, yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, sometimes it's just a little too many ponies for me to be able to handle. By the way, if you do install the Gamers pack, which I'll include it too, you do have a Kodiak 6x6 bed. I think you still need to swap the tires out to put the big off-roaders on. But yeah, we essentially, I don't know what just happened to the exhaust. I probably screwed something up there. Might be an extension that's needed. But yeah, you could go full like 6x6 with this mod. Like, it is completely compatible and it has some parts. You just have to have the gamer parts installed also. But yeah, I think that's just a neat little feature there. Okay, not gonna lie, I think I made the most like redneck looking vehicle ever. Hold on, we gotta turn off traction. I think I might have screwed something up with the, not like the center axle. It looks like it's a little elevated. Probably something I didn't switch right, but I just wanted to go ahead and make like a limo version, and I put the exhaust stacks out the side. Still using the Kodiak, the off-road that we had in the first video, using the same base, but I added the gamer parts, and yeah, it's now a 6x6 monster. Oh my. This is just too much. It honestly looks incredible, though. Yeah, I love it when mods play well with each other. And yeah, these two mods do play well. Also, I moved the UI one more time. I actually kind of like it in the bottom right corner. I think it looks clean. It's out of the way. It doesn't interrupt with the vehicles on screen. And here we go. We're going to launch off, and we have destroyed the truck. Oh, almost split it in half there. Yeah, I think the only thing this thing is missing is like a set of horns on the front of it. Like bull horns, and I think it'd be good. Actually, I spotted what's wrong with the rear. The hub in the middle, it doesn't have the spacers on it. I think that actually it widens them and it lowers them slightly. So yeah, I could probably make an adjustment to that. But yeah, Kodiak, very, very awesome truck. Just wanted to show it off a little bit more, but we got some more crazy stuff here. So the next pack that we're checking out, this is called the Dream Engines pack. So I'm checking out the light version. There is a full version that is available on the author's Discord. But just think of crazy engine configurations. Okay. No, that's cool. Yeah, think of crazy engine configurations that aren't supposed to be in cars like this, including a Bugatti engine. Okay, so we're going to close that. Hold on. Here, look, it's reading almost 1,200 horsepower. Like, what does it even sound like? Here, let me turn off traction. Actually, drift. Let's go traction control off. I want to say this might have been all-wheel drive. Hold on, let's see. Oh my goodness, what is this? Hit the gas. Wow, that actually sounds pretty cool. Let me turn the volume up. Man, that's the kind of sound that you would expect from like a classy European car, not a big fat American Charger. But yeah, this pack adds some really awesome engine config. Mother, why would you do that? Why would you? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna be a pole. So when you crash in this thing, it takes a long time to stop because of how fast you're moving. But yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, yep, this is great. The donuts you can do in this because of all the horsepower is amazing. Hold on, let's try to take off from this. And you know, if you're ever gonna do a street takeover, you always get like the Chargers and Challengers out there. If somebody shows up with the Bugatti motor Charger, it's game over. Also, I don't condone those things. The street takeovers are absolutely idiotic. But I'm just saying, somebody shows up with the Bugatti. Let's just say they show up at a coffee and cars. We'll go with that. We're not condoning illegal activity. Oh my god, dude, it's not even like the biggest thing with an engine like this is you stopping yourself. The cops aren't going to stop you with this. You are way faster than the cops. It's trying to control it. Oh my goodness. It takes off. But yeah, there's like a whole list of engine configurations. And like I said, the pack that I'm going to have linked is the light pack. There is a full pack. It is available on a Discord server. But you know me, I love just ridiculous engines that don't belong in certain cars being put into certain cars in this game. And I had to check this out. Yep, there's no stopping. Oddly enough, I don't know why this car feels like it handles better. I need to go double check. I never make sure that this thing isn't all-wheel drive because I thought it might have swapped out the drivetrain on this one. So yeah, if I go in here, I can go into vehicles. It's a lot of the base lore-friendly ones. So yeah, this is all-wheel. I was about to say this one has way more hookup than it should. And it's because they've swapped it. So here we are with the Scintilla. One of my favorite engine sounds has got to be a V12. So the base one's got the V10 in it, but the Dream Engines pack has added the V12. And I'm just gonna add a couple other upgrades, but as I was saying, the V12s have always sounded absolutely amazing. That bumped this up to, with a couple other upgrades, up to close to 900 horsepower on. Oh man, it sounds good. Oh, yeah, 900 horsepower and something so light as a Scintilla, which, by the way, I think this V12 can also be put into a muscle car, which is hilarious. But yeah, the light pack for the engines is 12 engines, and I believe the full pack's got 40. My goodness, you just come up on stuff so quick. But my goodness, it's beautiful. The sound, the pickup, it's more insane than the default Scintilla. I'm going to put it in one of the upper modes here. Oh, wow. It still maintains quite a bit of grip whenever you take off. It's so lovely. But I must say, the Bastion, the one where they made it to all-wheel drive, it was pretty controllable. Like, I would say definitely this feels better because obviously a lot lighter vehicle. You're talking about your power to weight ratio here. 900 horsepower is definitely no slouch. It feels really good. The cops, they don't even know what to do with me. Like, I just maneuver, okay. Oh, you're gonna try to pin me, but guess what? As soon as I take off, I'm gone. Oh. Except for when you clip a car. Oh, that's just minimal. Actually, I say minimal amount of damage. It's probably like $20,000, $30,000 damage that freaking van. Oh, there goes the other one. It's always the minivans, man. They will turn right in front of you and ruin your day. But I had to point out the whole fact that there is a V12. Now, there is a V12 also, like I said, for a muscle car. So, somebody want to explain to me how that works and how awesome that would be in real life? So all I see are V12s. Why does the front end look extra long on this? I don't know if it's just the angle of the pic. Does that look long to you guys? So there's just one that's called the Nightmare. Sure. What is... Hold on. Okay, man, what in Looney Tunes is going on? I gotta look at this real quick. Is it actually longer in the front end? That looks... Wait. Hold on, my brain is not quite comprehending what I'm seeing here. This is a different V12. Oh my goodness. Screw it. Let's just go. It's definitely longer. What? Oh, the license plate is 666. Oh, it's 2,300 horsepower. I think I figured out why it's called the Nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare to get any sort of grip. This is definitely something you would want to put drag. If you had drag slicks, which I think there's a drag version of this By the way, the pack does come with configurations, but you still can, if the engine is compatible, you can go ahead and swap in and customize yourself, like you can with most mods in BeamNG. There's no hooking up here. Like, I'm trying, I would say about 10% throttle right now, and I'm leaving skid marks. Probably definitely be leaving skid marks in my pants too after driving this. Oh, do you think I can get grip on a prep surface? If I just, it's debatable. It's twisting. Like the whole chassis feels like it's just wanting to rip itself apart. That is incredible. I gotta try the drag version of it. I don't know if it's got quite as many ponies. Maybe it's a nightmare because it's like running it seems like a street tire setup. So yeah, the bar stow here. Hopefully I didn't call that a Moonhawk. I might have. All right, let's go drag. So is this same horsepower numbers? Oh, it is. Okay, the nightmare's just got to be the whole fact the tire setup is just not optimal. Hold on, I just want to. Here, we got to do this. This is gonna be. It's gonna be something. It's gonna just take off here. Okay. Will I be able to like hold this thing together? And let's just guess. Oh my goodness! It tried to kill me. It tried to go, and that wasn't even like a launch. That was just me gunning it from nothing, and it tried. Did it actually damage the body? Also, brakes are fading. Yeah, it takes a little bit to slow this thing down. I swear the left side of it is now slightly up from the other side. It's like it twisted the body slightly. Jeez. Did it bend the hood? Let me reset the hood real quick. I can't tell. No, I don't think it. No, it might have bent the hood slightly. No, I don't think it is. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That I actually think I like that more than the Scintilla. Just the huge blower on it, 2,300 horsepower. You know, I should put the fuel gauge back up. I wonder what it's burning fuel-wise. We're gonna send it off the other side real quick. There is a race version of it too. I don't know if you want to go track racing with that much horsepower. It'd be awesome to watch. And oh, there we go. Yep, just had to do that. Oh, there's the. Well, if you wanted to see the engine, it fell out of the car. Hey, there it is. Yep, it's a big old engine. This is why you read the fine print. It was a V12. It's not the V12 that's in the Scintilla. It's a Merlin 27-liter V12 aircraft engine. By the way, the full engines pack is here. And then if I zoom down, I mean, there is a lot. But like I said, we're playing with the light version. I even see they have the 6.2-liter, like the Hellcat motor. Also, they have the V10 from the Lexus LFA. I might have to try to get access to this because there's a lot more of these that I want to try out. And the LFA is probably one of the best sounding vehicles ever. So yeah, maybe you'll be seeing this engine pack here in the future. Wanted to check out a little bit out of it. So all 3 mods, actually 4 mods will be linked down in the description if you wanted the 6x6 that goes to the Kodiak. I'll have it down there too if you guys want to download it. We will see you guys next time.